Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So there's kind of a thing that I want to talk about in regards to a couple of things that's going on in the cybersecurity community in regards to penetration testing, ethical hacking tools. So let's begin with this. Talking Sasquatch just dropped a video a couple hours ago in regards to the Flipper Zero team losing their way, which is pretty much the truth. If you look at some of their Twitter posts exactly like he posted, and if you haven't seen the Talking Sasquatch video, I'll link it in the description and you can take a look at it because it's a whole thing and he's not wrong. But it doesn't stop there. It really doesn't stop there. I want to say a year and a half, 2 years ago, I can't even tell anymore. There was another team called the M1 Multitool, and the M1 Multitool was supposed to be this Flipper Zero killer, and it was advertised pretty good. As a matter of fact, it got me to go out of the way and back the Kickstarter. And I did. I backed the Kickstarter wholeheartedly, expecting my M1 a couple of months later. Now, I backed it on Indiegogo. I had no idea that they had a Kickstarter. So they raised a couple million on Kickstarter and then raised, I think, $3.5 million on Indiegogo. I've never seen a Kickstarter happen there and then happen another place. That's already a red flag, but I digress. Now, I'm gonna see if I can link everything in this video. I'm gonna try to, I've never actually put like screenshots in a video. I'm still learning how to edit. Bear with me. Repair guy, not really a video editor. I'm good at short videos. Let's go back to the topic. So the M1 Multitool team basically told the public that they were going to ship out in August or September 2024. That was at least the goal. And it seemed month after month after month, there was an excuse. Actually, for a while, they went dark, and it was kind of weird. Sophie from the M1 Multitool team, every single time she put a post, she wanted the public to be super excited about this and to understand that they're excuses. Here's the thing. Delays happen. Things happen. Things like this sometimes don't go as planned. We would understand that. Transparency is key. If you pay attention to her replies, it ends with, "Thank you for understanding," sometimes with dashes. Clearly AI-generated responses. 100% AI-generated responses. As a matter of fact, I'm almost sure that when she gets mad or she doesn't like how something goes, she throws a prompt in ChatGPT and just copies and pastes how she feels, which is crazy to me. But I want to say a year later, all of 2025 and pretty much all of 2024, nothing happened. It was just excuse after excuse after excuse. At one point they posted in July and then in August, and at one point they made, I want to say in July of 2025, this year, they made an update post, and in this update post, she talked about production, put a couple of pictures, nothing crazy. And I have a short video that I will also link down below for you guys to take a look at. And I have the screenshots in that short video. And in that short video, she had posted about updates. Now, I came out of the cut and was just like, hey, is what's going to be the color for the people that back this product? It's been a while. I asked simple questions. I do not remember at the top of my head. You can check out the video down below. Now, I asked some critical questions, but I wasn't critiquing. And up until that point, I truly believed that they were going to be respectful and honest and truthful. And I was up until that point, I believed in the project. That wasn't the case. She deleted the post and reposted it. I was like, that's weird. So I posted again. Once again, she deleted the post. Now, I didn't know that she deleted the post the second time, but I went to comment and it said I could not comment. So I was under the impression that I somehow got blocked from commenting. I was, like I said, screenshots down below. You can check it. I wasn't being weird. And I called them out on it. After I called them out on it, they kind of gave me this really generic response. And I was like, all right, that's kind of weird. Never mind. But then it got weirder. A couple of months later, I critiqued again. And I was like, all right, it's a repetitive lie with these people. But whatever. And she didn't delete the post this time, but she replied in a weird passive-aggressive way, and I was like, man, whatever. And then there was a post from recently. And in this post, I kind of was like, all right, I'm not gonna comment because screw this. But then I saw Ghost Strats post a photo of the M1. And a part of me kind of clicked. I was just like, why, how? You know what I mean? Like, how is it different from there? And I noticed on a couple of Discord servers that the M1 Multitool popped up, and I literally ate my words. But I realized that people who had backed it on Kickstarter got their email about shipping, but everybody in Indiegogo didn't. I also learned that there was a Kickstarter when I was under the impression that there was nothing but Indiegogo, and I wasn't the only one who felt this way. As a matter of fact, a couple of people felt this way, which is insane. Now here's the thing. Startups like the Cyber Pro, the Interrupt, whatever is going on with that team, and believe me, at this point, like, I don't really have faith in any of these Kickstarters. All of these Kickstarters seem like cash grabs to leech off of the community, and it's really appalling on how they do this. It's like, it's this trust me bro sort of mentality. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. And we let stuff like this happen by funding these stupid projects. Yeah, we get excited for things of that sort, but there's a lot of open source hardware out there by developers who just want to be appreciated and, you know, given recognition. How is it that the open source community are coming out with better tools than the Kickstarter community? And why is it that the Kickstarter community are constantly trying to feed off of your wallet? And then when they delay stuff, they're like, oh, okay, trust me, bro, it's okay. Like, we let this happen. We, as a community, we let this happen. This is dumb, man. This is absolutely insane. And I'm going to try to post the latest Monstatek garbage that's been going on. Now, let me read it up. So I comment, so I've sent multiple emails to try to reach out to you guys. I've seen that all you have very steadfastly shipped out units and want to get everything ready for good big content creators, whatever form of damage control that you can. You sent out emails to Kickstarter backers, but I've wholeheartedly ignored you had the M1 backed different. You can pause it and read the rest from here. I'm basically like, I was kind of mad. I was like at this point, like, this is the second time. Not only that, but you're reaching out to the largest content creators to do some sort of damage control. You know what you did. You know what you've been doing. You know the excuses that you've been doing. You're not dumb. I know you're not dumb. And it's insulting for you to insult anybody's intelligence by wanting us to be like, yeah, we fully trust you. You're so late that it doesn't matter anymore. You got so many different pen testing items, so many different gadgets, different devices. And in all seriousness, especially with the Flipper team doing whatever in the hell that they're doing now, it seems like the only honest company that's coming out with better devices, like things to look forward to, is the Hack 5 team. That literally, the Wi-Fi Pineapple Pager might be the only device right now that's actually worth a damn. And I know I might seem a little animated, but this really pisses me off. Now here's the thing. If you started a Kickstarter, Indiegogo, whatever, you started the Indiegogo second. Now, if you're like me and you didn't know about the Kickstarter, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you never once, if you're going to do both and you raised a whole lot of money for both, then why wouldn't you treat both equally? And why would you duck the question about actually having both? Like, do you see the dishonesty here? And I basically, I went off. Like, I'm going to show you guys the picture or the screenshots. And she commented that we have not listed any additional startup platforms. If you are aware of any, please notify us as they are not legitimate. Can you please list the names or give links? The updates on Kickstarter are identical to the updates on Indiegogo besides the dates. That's normal and fair considering the Kickstarter campaign came first and then it ends again. Thank you for understanding. We don't understand. As a matter of fact, I specifically don't understand a damn thing. Now, here's where it gets weird. I'm pretty sure she knows what she's talking about. Like, we're not talking about any other platforms. We're talking about specifically the fact that you did a Kickstarter and an Indiegogo. Just the cybersecurity maker tech enthusiast community. It's all intertwined. It's all the same community. You know what you're doing. You know what we were talking about. Why did you play it like you acted as if we weren't talking about Kickstarter? Like, what are you, dumb? And then it gets a little weirder. She says, Cal, directly to me. Yes, we have received correspondence from you regarding your interest in receiving a unit to create content with on your channel. Correspondence? Create content I'm not a YouTuber. You petty. What in the are you talking about? Create content on my channel. I backed your product. You're tripping. If you think if I wanted a unit, I wanted a unit just to it. Like just to absolutely destroy your reputation. But I don't even have to do that. I don't have to do that. You destroy your own reputation. You're already so dishonest that you tried to twist every single comment. You petty. Now, it says, it's unfortunate that we could not collaborate with you. You. And anybody you want to collaborate with. You stupid. We had even prepared a welcome package. You lying. But we wanted to make sure all of our logistics was set up correctly for backers before we pursued promotion on your channel. I am a backer. You stupid. It's regrettable that was not acceptable and you could not wait. You could not. What in the are you talking about? We understand that sometimes schedules conflict. We do wish you luck and success. Thanks for showing interest in our device. Your device. You stupid bitch. I literally reply, I've sent multiple emails. Yeah, multiple emails. Asking about the device. And then mentioning at one point that, hey, not only did I back this device, but I wanted to know, when is it going to come out? And are you going to be prioritizing Kickstarter over us? Yeah, I would love to show it on my channel. But you never replied to a single email from anybody, except the people that you dubbed could help you do damage control. You know exactly what you're doing. And all of this is available on Indiegogo. It's still up on Indiegogo. I'll send the link down below so you can check it out. But this stupid bitch knows exactly what she's doing. Like, she knows exactly what she's doing. And it wasn't till the very end when I posted a video months ago. I had it unlisted. I know why she was mad. She got sent the video unlisted. You can only access it through a link. I know you saw the link. And it wasn't public. You dumb bitch. Your whole team is full of liars. You are a liar. You are a scam artist. You know you're a scam artist. You smooth-brained bitch. I could give a damn less about this on YouTube. I literally could care less. If I wanted to, I would dedicate every single day to making sure that the entire community knows that you're a scam artist. You are a scam artist. There's nothing positive about you. Not only are you a scam artist, there's nothing artsy about you. You act as if you're this innovator. You aren't no innovator. You copied the Flipper Zero. You copied every single aspect. The Bruce firmware and the Bruce team have made everything open source, and it's about to be Flipper Zero compatible. You stupid. So you've not only lost the momentum, you're dumb enough to think that you somehow can come out of this? No, I will dedicate every single clip to letting everybody know how much of a scam artist you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you get this video taken down. You are a scam artist. You know you're a scam artist. And I will make sure everybody knows that you are a scam artist. I have all my receipts. All my receipts. I keep all my receipts. Every time you've made a post, I've made sure to screenshot it. You even tried to lie and say that you had deleted those posts because of a grammatical error. But I did what you did, and what you do regularly. I threw both of them into an AI prompt and had them look at it side by side. There were no grammatical errors. You know why you deleted that. You deleted that because you didn't want the first comments to be any criticism. Okay, well, I will make sure that every single person critiques you. And I encourage all of you. These Kickstarter whole things, they're dumb ideas. I refuse to back a Kickstarter. No offense to Meow Kit or any, no, absolutely not. The Bruce team have shown us that, literally, the Bruce team, the only firmware that is actually excelled every single month since it's released, and if you've pretty much kept up with the Bruce firmware, you've watched it happen. I remember when the Nemo firmware was kind of like the standard, and then Bruce came out right after the Shark firmware. I can't remember anymore which came first, but it's gotten so much better than what it was before. And I know for a fact it's about to get even better. I encourage all of you to think pretty critically. You don't need the newest device. You don't need to back these whatever in the hell they are. But be very aware of what they're trying to do. The Interrupt team, it's almost the same thing as the Cyber Pro at this point. The M1 Multitool team, even if they have something now, they've shrouded every single thing they've done in so many lies and so many just weirdo stuff that it doesn't matter. You just copied the Flipper team. You're garbage.